Thank you so much for checking out this video. This is going to be my official co-stream of the Xbox Games Showcase 2026, as well as the Gears of War E-Day Direct. There will be a timestamp below for both of those things. You can skip ahead 27 minutes and you'll get the start of the Xbox Games Showcase, but then I'll also provide a timestamp for the Gears of War E-Day Direct. If there are any segments of this stream that are muted, that is not my fault. That is a copyrighted thing. When they use copyrighted music, we have to mute those sections. I apologize that happens. That is completely out of my hands. You want to hit subscribe and the bell button so you're here for these live show coverages, and then you don't have to have those muted sections. I'm going to end the previous stream where we did a waiting room and bring people over with redirect. And thank you guys so much for hanging out for that this morning. And the show will start very, very soon. I have already kind of given my wish list. I'm really hoping we can see Belmont's Curse with a release date. We haven't seen or heard of Belmont's Curse since February State of Play, and it apparently is coming this year. Also maybe hoping to see the Clockwork Revolution game with a release date and some gameplay. We looked at the trailer from last year, and it seemed like they did show a pretty good amount of gameplay last year, so it could be very, very close to being ready. We're also hearing rumors about a very, very substantive DLC for Doom the Dark Ages that is about as big as a sequel. So make sure you guys right now, if you're watching, hit the like button. Get us to those first 100 likes. That really, really helps more and more people find the stream. We had a ton of people hanging out in the previous stream, and you guys are all coming over with redirect or clicking the link that we put in chat. What happened to Kana 2? I wouldn't be surprised if Kana Scars of Cosmora, it wouldn't surprise me at all if that got delayed out of this year, because the timeline for everything got screwed up, because GTA 6 was going to be May 26th, and then it moved to November, I'm sorry, and I think it just shifted everybody's calendars. So Lies of P sequel, maybe. There's always the opportunity for big third-party announcements to be at an event like this. We know that most of the industry is third-party, so whether you're watching a Nintendo Direct, PlayStation State of Play, or this, there's always going to be a lot of third-party. I've never faulted any of the showcases for having a lot of third-party, because that's generally how it goes. There's more third-party games than first-party, so I'm okay with that. Excuse me, I'm okay with that. So that's why I'm like, hey, yeah, Belmont's Curse could be there. The Castlevania game. There's one that's almost guaranteed to be there that's third party. It's the Plague Tale story, Resonance, will be there with a release date. We're hearing rumors that it's an August release date. So that is likely there. We know they like to do things with Xbox. They have in the past. Legit Gaming Leaks is saying that the Xbox Games Showcase could potentially showcase Xbox games. I think that is a very, very high probability. We know that Legit Gaming Leaks continues to have a very good track record of leaking things. So good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you guys so much for being here. We already have like 75 likes. You guys are crushing it on YouTube. Get those first 100 likes. And the weekly member goal, you guys can get a head start on it today. So make sure you're renewing your memberships and celebrating those in chat, or checking your primes over there on Purple, or gifting. All those are ways to support. Ward Huff, Han shot first, and so did you. First gifted member of this stream, and gets us to 10. A nice jump start to the week. Thank you very much, Ward. And thank you guys so much for your continued support of the channel. We do variety gaming coverage Monday through Friday. If you like a good Safe for Work podcast to listen to throughout the week, make sure you're subscribed or following. You're manifesting Fallout 3, like a remake. This will probably have more first party, but only because they have so many. That is true. I mean, they definitely have a quantitative advantage in the marketing funnel to focus on first party more than basically anybody. I mean, they can focus on first party more than Nintendo and PlayStation. They have so many studios. What's up, Reforged? A long time. What's good, Blaze? How are you? Fallout games just don't hit with me anymore. Xbox PC app got a chunky update, 115 meg update. Yeah, they might. I don't know if they'll have an announcement about that today. I mean, maybe. There could be some kind of an update that they talk about, like with their handhelds or something, like, hey, we're rolling out a new version of, Xbox PC. My obligatory Xbox Showcase cope for anything Banjo-Kazooie related, says James. Guys, go ahead and put in chat what you're hoping to see. I'm trying to read everybody's responses. More so a remaster like the Oblivion one. So you'd like to see a Fallout 3 remaster kind of in the vein of what they did with Oblivion. Okay, that could be pretty cool. I think a Fallout game could hit really, really strong now if you give it a really, really good treatment. Like if it feels like a more modern shooter. That's one of the biggest dilemmas I think in general is that those games just don't feel like they're from today, right? Are these from? Oh, those were from March. Let's see here. Less people playing my game. If I was devs, I'd be upset. Oh, about the canceled. Yeah, we're hearing a rumor from Jeff Grubb that the Gears of War E-Day port to PlayStation has been canceled, which is pretty alarming. And there's a renewal membership over here on YouTube. 37 months. Streaming showcases every day. Generational run. Thank you, guys. Yes, I did run out of steam last night streaming Destiny with Madam. I just had nothing in the tank. Like, I just went and kind of like chilled on the couch with her and we played Batman. I couldn't keep playing and streaming. I didn't have the energy for it. The showcase week kind of takes it out of me, So I had like a drink and I was done. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't keep streaming Destiny. Hoping to see 2 to 3 games that excite me. I think a lot of the games in this showcase are going to excite me. They've got a lot of property that I enjoy. Gears, Doom. I think Fable's promising, even though I want to see gameplay that looks better than what they showed at the Direct. What else? The Clockwork Revolution game, I think, looks fantastic. I'm not sure if Gears is going to stay Xbox exclusive or not, but as long as Microsoft continues publishing games on PS5, that's all that matters. At the moment, I don't care because I have a Series X and I have a PlayStation 5 Pro. Now, obviously, Gears with Pro enhancements, I would prefer that, but if I have to play it on my Series X, I'll play it on my Series X. Like, I'm anxious to see what they've done with Gears of War gameplay, especially as a prequel, to inject some new life into it. I thought Gears 5 was really fun. I really liked it. Niche to the max, never going to happen, but give me a surprise ready to go, full uncensored remaster of Conker's Bad Fur Day with a teaser announcement of Conker's Bad Fur Day 2 with modern op culture. I mean, that's a very, very specific thing that you'd like to see. I don't know if you're going to see it, so but I'll let you wish and I'll let you dream. At least we got to play Spider-Man and Days Gone. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, are you talking about on PC? Being Microsoft, I would imagine that Gears of War would be on PC. Oh, it's Gears of War E-Day is definitely going to be on PC. What we're hearing is that the port to PlayStation has been canceled. It showed up as a pre-order at Walmart for PS5 and has an ESRB rating. Well, that's the conflicting information that we're getting. It's like it's been PEGI or ESRB rated, and Walmart kind of blew the lid on that. The same day we're hearing that the port was canceled, that's an 11th hour decision if I've ever heard of it. Like the fact that the retailers weren't even aware that this had happened. I just don't know. It's something that I don't think will stick, if you want my honest opinion. Like, I don't think the decision will stick. I don't think so. I think they will 100% end up shipping it to PlayStation anyway. It'll be like a year later or 6 months later or something like that. But I just don't think so. I think there's also the possibility that wires are getting crossed, right? Maybe the port's not canceled. Maybe they're just going to really, really focus on calling it an exclusive. And people are interpreting that as being a cancel. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just... We'll see. I just continue to think that, like, Satya's vision for the brand and what he wants Asha Sharma doing is not canceling ports. Like, that just doesn't seem like that's in the cards, given everything that they've done in the lead up to this moment. Like, we went from Matt Booty saying there's going to be other logos at the showcase to Asha Sharma talking about exclusives in an interview with Bloomberg to now hearing that a port's been canceled. That all sounds very reactionary to me. So I wouldn't be ready to, like, be gung-ho, like, yay, Xbox is back just yet. I know that a lot of people are gonna feel that way. And, listen, I hope fans have a good time today and can celebrate, and I hope a bunch of good games come out of it. But speaking from a business perspective and a strategy perspective, I don't see a calculus where they're going to shift in their strategy. I just don't think so. Seeing how there's more PlayStation out there than Xboxes, I think they would lose a good chunk of money. Yes. We even kind of did a thought experiment, like, oh, if they're going to walk back and do exclusives again, then, like, imagine like an Elder Scrolls 6 not going to PlayStation. Like, there's an enormous Bethesda audience on PlayStation. I don't know. And if they're going to do it case by case, that could mean anything. That could mean you could go 2 years before anything's exclusive again, and again, it could be purely timed exclusivity. I threw out a theory that came to me in the previous stream. It kind of hit me while I was talking about it. I think they're doing case-by-case exclusivity because it makes it harder to leave the platform. I think there are many people that were considering leaving the platform. They're looking at the next generation. They're looking at the PlayStation or the PlayStation 5 Pro, and they're looking at their Xbox, and they're thinking, if I can go somewhere and get Forza, Gears, and Halo along with Wolverine, I'm just going to go where I can get all the titles. And I think when you play a little game with people and you say, well, you know, some games are going to be exclusive, it's case by case, that makes it harder for them to leave, because it's like, well, now I don't know what's going to be an exclusive and what's not. I think they're trying to slow the exodus. I think the long-term strategy is to move away from exclusivity entirely. They've signaled that very loudly. They've structured their budgets and their company around it. To go back on that right now would be, I think, very, very strange, and it's extremely unlikely. I think it's literally a form of marketing to slow down exodus is all it is. We'll most likely see another Control with an even deeper... controller. I was like, deeper thumbsticks in Control. What are you talking about? If I don't see Fable extended gameplay, I'm going to curl up into a ball and cry. I mean, if that game was actually ready and they're only delaying because of GTA 6, then they should have a ton to show. They should have a ton to show. If it was on time and ready to go in 3 months, 3 or 4 months, well, then that would mean they have plenty to show. They should have a ton of gameplay to show. And it should look markedly better than what they showed in February. If you guys are watching on YouTube, do me a quick favor. We are in a new stream. So this is not the stream from before. This is not our waiting room. This is the official Xbox Games Showcase 2026 co-stream. And I need you guys to go crazy on the like button. It's currently at like 111. Let's try to get that to 200 likes very quickly. I want to see some box goblins. They always had such great goblins in that game. What are you talking about? In terms of what I'm looking forward to, Resonance Plague Tale Legacy is the only thing I'm hoping for here. Anything else will be icing on the cake. I think it's definitely going to be there. And they just tweeted like a day or two ago, they are still slated for this year. And I think they did that because we're going into showcase season, and they were just priming the pump for their announcement. So, yeah. I think it's going to be there. I think the release date is August. I think it's August, and I think we'll see it at this event. So, the Xbox chat also wants Destiny 3. Yes, every event is getting hijacked by we want Destiny 3. It's true. It is true. Oh, Fable. Fable has a whole unique variety of goblins. Got it. Are you expecting Elder Scrolls 6 Shadow Drop or news? I mean, they could give us an update. I mean, we know it was internally playable like a year ago. They did like a post. Destiny just said that Asha said they're no longer putting PlayStation logos on their events 30 seconds ago on IGN Live. So she said they're no longer putting PlayStation logos on their events. So is she saying that for this event or going forward? I'm telling you, if you're an Xbox fan, you're getting some serious whiplash. Like just last week, Matt Booty set the expectation that they were going to do it. Listen, y'all. Listen. All I care about are the games. I hope the games are good. I hope the studios are set up to flourish. I think they're playing around. I personally think they're messing around. I think they're playing marketing shenanigans with the public. That's my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but at this moment in time, I have no reason to trust Microsoft or Xbox. They have been incredibly dishonest this entire generation. They say one thing and then do another. So, yeah. I have no reason to trust them. So, I'm sorry. At this moment in time, when we hear what we heard from Booty, and then she does her little interview with a bunch of double speak, a bunch of corpo speak about games are bigger than one platform and we need to put games everywhere, but then she's also talking about exclusivity, and now you're worried about logos in a showcase. I just want the games to be good. Who cares? I want Clockwork Revolution to be good or Gears to be good. Do you know what I mean? I don't care about logos. I don't care about any of that. If I got to boot up a game on my Series X, I'll boot it up and play it on my Series X. As long as it runs well, give me 60 FPS and a solid game, I don't freaking care. I just don't. She's listening to the YouTube and the Twitter zealots. I actually think listening to the people in these spaces is a giant mistake. I don't think that's good for the brand long term. I think they're going to hold the brand back. I think they just need to focus on being an amazing publisher. I'd be more concerned with them getting rid of the 18-month contract policy before I'd be worried about some dadgum logos in a frickin' showcase. I mean, I'm sorry. People's priorities are upside down at this point, you know? The studios and their ability to flourish and make games matters way more than logos. I'm sorry. I just think the priorities are upside down. Like, that would be a hard-hitting question. That would be something to tell her that needs to be done. That would be actual change within efficiency and quality of shipping products. Like logos, a cosmetic change, you know what I'm saying? Like that that's not going to do anything. You know, if you run an Xbox podcast or Xbox YouTube channel, or you're one of the media outlets that gets to interview her, that's the question. That's one of the things that should be talked about. Hey, are you having any conversations with Microsoft corporate or Satya about this 18-month contract policy that undeniably harmed the production of Halo Infinite, one of your flagship titles? Are you doing anything about that? Because that's going to have direct impact on game quality? Or are we going to bellyache about logos in showcases? It's like I don't know. I feel like they're their own worst enemies at this point. They're their own worst enemies. It's like you need to be pushing her to make real substantive changes, not removal of logos. You know, if shrinking development pipelines and only building games for PC helps the games come out on her better, I'm all for that. I'm on the cusp of probably having a really, really nice gaming PC in the living room, whether it's the Helix or the Steam Machine. So if Xbox Studio games start getting developed for PC only, and those games have their quality increased, I benefit from that. That's great for me. But I don't know if that's the goal here. This just feels like they're playing looky-loo marketing tricks. Well, we all know games will come to both systems unless it's just for that system. While true, it's a fool's errand. Microsoft never changing that without legislation forcing them to. Even if we don't see logos in a showcase, if the pre-order page shows up on the PSN afterwards, what's the difference? That's exactly right. Middle-aged Gamer Guy has a great video on this. The studios beneath Xbox, they want the games to have those logos because it hurts them to have the game sell less copies. It hurts them to have the game on Game Pass. Xbox studios are not against that. They want the game to sell as many copies, if that's what you're going to do. Now, if you're only making the game for one platform, then who cares? Who cares? Like, if you're a Nintendo first-party developer or a PlayStation first-party developer, you don't care because that's not your job. Your job is not to make sure that game sells as many copies in as many places as possible. Your job is to create a brand ambassador for the platform. You're a tentpole title at that point. They're not doing that. They're making games for all platforms. That's what all these studios have been tasked with. So put the dadgum logos in there so that they sell more. Like you're operating from a different paradigm. You're operating with completely different benchmarks of success when you're making a game for that many places. If I don't see the logos in a showcase, if the pre-order page shows up, already read that, sorry. I know there's no plans right now, but I hope the D3 chants result in a game in 4 to 6 years. That is what Xbox needs to decide what business they are in, selling games as a publisher or making sales through their platform. That's why I call it looky-loo shenanigans. I think at the highest level, Satya, executives, C-suite, the people that answer to the shareholders, they have made the decision. It's over. They've made the decision. That's what's happening. These shenanigans with like double speak and corpo and like, trying to make people happy on Twitter, I'm telling you, that's nonsense at this point. There's no way they made seismic company-wide decisions about shipping games to other platforms in the last 6 days. I don't see that. I don't see it at all. 10 years of planning and shifting and changing and big acquisitions and Satya pushing for no more exclusives. And you think Asha's like, but some people are mad on Twitter. We better completely, shelve all these plans. That just doesn't stand to reason. It doesn't stand to reasonable scrutiny that's happening at the company. I don't know. This feels just like when the CFO said what he said, and Satya said what he said, and Phil Spencer said just 4 games. This is not a signal that everything is going. And I was trying to scream from the rooftops, do not believe them, do not fall for this. And the fans will castigate me and ridicule me for it, and I don't care. That's my conviction. That's what I believe. I think they're playing games. I literally do. I think they're playing games. I don't think they intend to change any of those strategies or plans. There's too many things that have been set in motion for years now. Too much money has been spent. We're in the end game now. We're in the end game now. Speaking of marketing, Lono with the green background, that's right. If you guys haven't hit the like button yet on YouTube, do me a favor and do that. Double check that it saved your like. Remember, you might have already liked the stream a little while ago. We're not in that stream anymore. We're in a new stream. This is an end game, but they forgot to make end game content. It's crazy how many Xbox fans are only thinking about PlayStation 9 minutes away from an Xbox showcase. Notice how different it is when PlayStation does an event. I want State of Decay 3 to come out. I'll buy it on launch. I'm waiting for it. Xbox Showcase Preview. Where Winds Meet's been leaked, coming. Rise, Son of Rome Remaster. Persona 4, Persona 6, new Spyro. Rumored, Clockwork, Tropico, Resonance, Prototype 3, Deadpool, Witchbrook, I don't know what that is, Armistice, and then a bunch of possibles. Yeah, we could look at that image. Well, I like leaving the timer up. Never mind. We're not in the waiting room anymore. If State of Decay has no presence here, that's very bad news. I got a lot of pushback this morning from people that, like, the one guy accused me of lying, and I was like, they just admitted, like, I don't know, like a month or two ago, that they haven't been working on State of Decay 3. They've been working on State of Decay 2. They said most of the studio's been working on State of Decay 2, and yes, they have an alpha, and yes, they're letting people play test and provide feedback, but, like, that doesn't strike me as a game you would have at the event. Now, knowing Microsoft and how they like to operate, you know, there's a very high probability that they're going to demand a trailer. That's what they do. So there could be a State of Decay trailer, but I just don't know if that game's in a position to drop like a substantive, piece of gameplay, which is what I would want to see. It was 2 months ago, right? Yeah, and those guys got so upset with me this morning. I was like, brothers, I'm not lying. I'm quoting them. I'm making a prediction based on what they said. Based on what they said, I don't think you're going to have a substantive gameplay showcase for State of Decay today, because they just said 2 months ago they haven't even been working on it. You know what I mean? Marathon showed an alpha. Yeah, a game being an alpha and having testing is great. I actually think that's a really good move by them. I've continued to say, if you have a game with any ongoing components at all, you need to get the game into early testing and let people play the game. I think more and more games should do that. Witchbrook is their title. Why can't I hear myself? Hello? There we go. Witchbrook is their indie Borderlands Dark Souls vibe. I don't remember that one at all. State of Decay 2 last update was in 2024. I don't think they are working on that. I'm so confused by what they said then. It was such a weird trailer, brother. I remember when the guy said it, I rewound it to be like, wait, did I mishear him? I literally thought I misheard him when he said most of the studio's been working on State of Decay 2. I forget exactly how he phrases it. It's like for the last couple of years or the last few years, most of the teams have been working on State of Decay 2, and now they were basically getting ready to start working on State of Decay 3. And I'm like, you guys had a trailer for the game 6 years ago. And in the wake of that video, somebody from State of Decay did an interview with a YouTuber and said that trailer 6 years ago, they didn't even make it. Somebody else made it. And it's got zombie animals in it, and that's not even going to be in the game. That trailer is basically... It's basically fake. It's like that wasn't even representative of the game. It was an announcement trailer that should have probably just been a logo. I forgot Contraband got canceled. Yeah, Contraband got canceled. Perfect Dark got canceled. Yeah. Super close to the first 200 likes, guys. Thank you so much. There's so many people here. There's a lot of you here. And when you take a quick second and hit the thumbs up, it helps me. Also, I want to say a quick thank you to everybody who has clicked the join button. We've been trying to get to 600 paying members because we really do rely on the generosity of people gifting. And I do not think that we should just expect that. I don't think we're entitled to people gifting. You know, it's very generous that they do it, and I wouldn't be able to do this without them. But the main reason I'm able to do this is because of people supporting directly. And we were at like 520 paying members. We're now at 550 paying members. We are very, very close. I mean, we're basically halfway to that 600. We got the first 50. If you've never clicked join before, consider doing that on YouTube. It's $5 a month, and you get a badge in chat, you get emotes, and you get access to my members-only Discord. Thank you, Moody, for jumping back in for 50 months. So consider clicking that button. You might think, man, $5, what's it matter? That adds up. It really, really does. When that many people decide to get behind a channel and support it, it means all the world. Hilly, thank you so much for 59 months, and that's going to get us to 13, kicking off the week strong. Do you remember the game Brink? Yes. I remember playing Brink with my friends. We were hoping it was more co-op than it was. We ended up not liking it at all. That is pretty bad. I will pause those, Savage. I will be pausing the advertisements. I'll do that whenever we are, whenever the event starts. So, shows in Discord too. Yes, we do the green room in Discord. That's a behind-the-scenes streams thing that we do, where you can be a part of like the planning of the content in the show. And Sandy's jumping back in with a member. Thank you so much, Sandy. We appreciate that ongoing support. And we just hit 200 likes. So, guys, thank you so much for that on YouTube. That's another thing that helps out the video. It helps more people find their way here. Yo, what's good? CM Right, how are you, Christopher? Dante, with 15 months, gets us to 15 members. We're a 10 bomb away from the first milestone of the week. And it's a Sunday. It's a great way to start the week strong, to get that goal, to unlock the Saturday stream with Madam. You're back? Welcome back, Sandy. Hoping for a Monday Night Combat 2 announcement. Xbox always puts on a good showcase. I have always liked their showcases. I'm going to switch to their music. I've always liked their showcases more than PlayStation's usually. Is it Sunday yet? That's right. It says thank you. What's going on? Oh, here we go. I'm going to go full screen. I'll change the cropping 1 second. There we go. What are they kicking off with? What are they opening up with? 18? I'm going to guess Doom DLC if it's 18, right?
This is
no,
the
Gears.
Emergency broadcast system. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
Stay sharp. Don't let them surround you.
There should be more guns in the trunk.
Here, strap these on.
This isn't enough. We should still head to the police station. We're gonna have more firepower there.
Right. Yes. It's about 2 blocks up ahead.
Okay.
Come on!
Shoot, move, and watch for civilians.
It looks really good.
Get inside, now! Ground's opening!
moving! Through the underpass!
Let's get moving.
I love the new active reload.
Let me see what I can do.
I'm at the pay and save. I need backup. These things are all over me.
More tremors.
Any gears out there? Anyone that can hear this? Look out! Oh, shit! What the fuck is that?
Target surfacing. Open fire.
These are goddamn breach points!
Reloading. Cover me. All right.
This
That
looks
gear
so
said they're stuck in
good.
the pay and save.
It looks so
Which
good.
way?
It's on the other side of those apartments. At least that thing
Like the
covers
lighting is really, really good.
Through here.
Through here.
Yes! Oh, bugger! Come on, then!
That's Carmine.
Shot!
Kind of.
Where the hell did you lot come from?
We heard your
He's got an
distress call.
accent.
Well, you saved my ass. But we need to make ourselves scarce. These fuckers keep pouring in every few minutes.
More tremors, watch it!
Right on schedule. You guys scared?
Yeah. Who are you?
Private Marco, Commander.
Where's your squad?
Hasty took out one squad member a couple of hours ago. We were into protecting some survivors nearby. I was about to get back when I got cornered in here.
Hey, Samara! These things been coming in waves?
Ah, what's the problem till I ran out of ammo? How do I get standing up? I got friends inside.
Eat that.
They come! Watch back!
Reloading.
Yo.
Anyone see him?
Contact front!
There's no end to these freaks. Pick 'em off. On your right, I got it. Jams. Damn it. Tom.
I'm almost out! Fall back!
Who is it?
Our roads converge again. Marcus Phoenix.
Ooh, they're cooking. October 6th. October 6th.
Welcome to the Xbox Game Showcase. For the past 25 years, Xbox has delivered some of the greatest games of all time. Games that changed what was possible, games that brought players together, and games that defined generations. Xbox was built on the spirit of creativity and heart. And as we kick off the show with Gears of War E-Day, it's only fitting that as we return to Xbox, we return to Gears. So today, we're announcing that Gears of War E-Day will be an Xbox console exclusive. The core of Xbox is great games, and that's what today is all about. We're going to show you more than 25 titles from creators around the world, followed by our Gears Direct. Enjoy the show.
Yeah, they have to say console exclusive because it's coming to PC. Yep.
Do I remember the moment my powers came in? Well, I was being crushed to death with seawater and mud and manure.
Is that Haley?
Whilst holding onto my sister's hand.
Is that Haley Atwell?
I remember her fingers gripped so tightly in mine that her nails drew blood. Until I lost her grip. But she stayed away. Does stick in the memory a bit, yeah. I know why you're here. You want to talk about them. They're not real heroes.
You ever seen a legend in the flesh?
All that power, how do they use it? Killing mindless beasts. Fighting petty villains. None of that matters.
Look what the guild shut out.
A real hero knows how to wield power. They don't waste time on trivialities.
You're back. And dressed like a twat.
Got more important things to worry about than vegetables.
A hero knows how to live with their choices.
Oi! What the fuck was that?
Well, I was just
sent my brother into the infinite fucking abyss without even asking permission.
Remorse? Remorse is for the guilty. Look, I will tell you what I told them. Albion is broken, and I'm going to mend it. Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero.
You're a monster.
And that hero is me.
She's the one that shows up in the one trailer at the end in the forest. Oh, that's a date. So we have a date, February 23rd. Listen, that was still a lot of simulated gameplay. I think the game looks fabulous. That's a really good trailer. That's probably their best trailer to date. Haley Atwell is a huge win. I want to see that raw gameplay. I want that combat to deliver. Halo.
You've heard the story. Halo, the chief, stuff of legends. But that's not the story I'm telling today. This one you haven't heard. Op started simple enough. Drop in, grab the goods, get out before anyone noticed. Well, guess what? They noticed.
This looks really good.
Now you ready to get to it? You served long enough. You learn to read a battlefield. This place, more of a freak show. And trust me, I know freaky.
Have you enjoyed your stay so far, Demon?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're on the clock. The thing with simple jobs is, they always get complicated. Plans change. Odds get worse. My advice, bring a Spartan.
Dadgum!
Chief, you ever get tired of being the strong, almost silent type?
No.
July 28th. That looks 1,000 times better. That looked way better than the first time they showed it. I thought that was a different game. That looked amazing.
There's something on this island. It's like it calls to me. You and my father found that island thanks to me.
There's more to this than you understand. More than you can handle.
I've proven myself.
Have you? Have you really?
A sword keeps you alive. A dagger wins the fight.
Yes, this looks sick.
Look at this place. It's mad.
The final confrontation is about to begin!
Where are the others? This was dead, Lenny. They're all dead. Move!
Oh!
But you couldn't have said, hey, Lenny, you know those ancient death curse rumors? Well, maybe they're true. Sit in.
August. Man! They cooked. The opening of this showcase has been so good. Playtale game looks so freaking good, boys.
You ever heard of the Midnight Channel?
Domino might have been on that Midnight Channel before she died too.
Wait! Whoa! Now, where are we?
Whoa.
Feels like we're someplace totally different. Watch out!
Now then, whatever's going on here, we're getting to the bottom of it.
To wield a persona is to wield direct control of one's heart. And the heart is strengthened through bonds.
Doesn't it sound cool?
Someone had to see that. I'm glad it was you.
Was that supposed to be him?
Good times never seem to last long, do they?
I hate you, sneaky, stupid bully jerk! I can't wait!
So, shall we?
Really? So neat!
Come on, don't call me that.
All shadows were originally born from humans.
Well, then that means Senpai got killed by her other self.
No! Get out of here! Don't look at me! Does that mean you're just gonna stuff me back in your head and pretend I'm not Rhea? I can't! I can't!
All right, which means that we also gotta catch whoever's tossing people in here.
I think I'd like to help too. I'm not running away from this. Well, but I have no problem taking down shadows. It's over!
So yeah, I'll be counting on you, partner. Then let's team up and catch this jerk.
Let's end it! Here!
go! Persona!
February 18th. Yeah, some of you guys are saying this brought the vibe down. I don't think you know how popular Persona is. That's a really, really good land for them in their showcase. State of Decay, maybe?
My friends and I used to argue about what ended the world. A weapon. A virus. Something worse. It started in quiet towns. Empty roads. Places the world forgot. Survivors found each other, built walls, pushed back against the night. We'll always have each other's back. Because the world has become more dangerous than ever. The dead aren't just wandering anymore. They hunt. In the end, it doesn't matter what you believe. What matters is that when the dead come through the dark, so do we.
Please be this year. Oh, it's not going to be this year. It's probably next year, 2027. Yeah, they don't have a time of year just yet. The gameplay looks were really quick, and a lot of it was the same kind of simulation style. It looks really promising, and the vibes are very, very good. But again, I don't feel like we're getting a look at the gameplay just yet. I feel like it's still too early.
On the Sea of Thieves, there have been plenty of grand adventures. But what if you could make your own Sea of Thieves experience? With our new free update, Custom Seas, you can. Let me explain. You could create new ways to play. Like Rowboat Royale, where small but bloodthirsty crews duke it out in a furious battle to the death. Just remember to watch out for explosive barrels. Oh, I'm sure they're fine. Or Skeleton Snipe Hunt, where the sharpest shooter with the highest score wins. Or maybe you just want to spawn this, and these, and one of those, and absolutely loads of these, and, well, you get the idea. You can create a cinematic masterpiece. With enhanced camera tools, you could show romance, action, or tragedy. Or maybe just show the world from a whole new perspective. Or you could even just create a place to hang. Literally, if you want. Or you could come together for a party. Or maybe you want somewhere you can just kick back and relax. Whatever your piratical pursuits may be, we're giving you your own keys to the seas. There's a whole new world of possibility ready to explore. So dive in and unleash your creativity. The tools are now in your hands. What you do with them is up to you.
I think
Just
that's pretty...
try not to wreck the place.
I think that's pretty cool. I do agree with some of you in chat that the whole Gears of War being a console exclusive thing, it kind of lands flat when literally every trailer and announcement has been PS5 after that. I don't know. I kind of agree with what some of you guys in chat are saying. Oh, this is going to be shoot, what's it called?
There is a liar
Metro.
in these tunnels. They call him Führer. But that is not your name. Your name is Hunter.
I think this game looks so sick. Like such a great tone.
Legend. You stood for something. But where are the Spartans now? To protect the Metro from you. You promised a brighter future for our people. Now, the Norai spreads tyranny in your name. You swore to crush the enemy, to face them head on, and guide the Metro to the light. But darkness consumes you. Spreads like a plague. Eats you from within. Every step and every move drowns you deeper in lies. Your lies. And now, Hunter, that legendary Spartan is gone. Turn to ash. I won't stop until the Führer burns with him.
Probably next year, late next year. If this is authentic gameplay, it looks incredible. I just hope that was authentic. February? Oh, man. Oh, brother.
World premiere.
I'll be right back. I got it on my phone.
Countless wars have been waged throughout history in pursuit of the elixir of immortality. A champion rises, destined to quell the chaos of this senseless cycle.
Awaken. Phoenix.
So, it was you who set the Red Cliffs ablaze.
Wolong 2 early next year. I didn't like the first Wolong. That's a good win for them, Team Ninja. A world premiere Team Ninja game? That's a good win.
You're ready for the challenge and the reward of opening your very own cult.
Nothing can beat us, nothing can break us, nothing can shock us, nothing can shake us. I know it's nothing.
You'll be going to beautiful Bedford County, USA, teaming with locals waiting to join our family.
You scare me? You don't scare me.
You better reevaluate your life choices.
You pissed off a random person on the street. You want a trophy?
Even if they don't know it yet. Build a cult, and I will shield you from the apocalypse. Join us.
Nothing can stop our love.
Looking for the owner of a severed human head. Come and collect it, or it will be given away on a first-come, first-served basis.
World premiere.
No. Please.
Left your people behind. Believing time would see them heal. But what is left in the dark sickens. And some binds cannot be broken. Accept what waits for you.
She had the mirror, though. Is this like a prequel? $2027. I just really hope they abandoned. I saw a lot of like the scripted animation kills and stuff in that sequence. I just really hope they abandon what they did with the combat in the second game. It did not feel good compared to the first game at all. Oh, Bethesda. Fallout 76 update, probably.
Answer the call of Fallout 76.
Welcome to the surface, a sprawling paradise. Meet the locals, learn to fish. Doesn't that sound nice? What a hoot! You found loot. This is no time to hoard. Share your stroke of luck with your pals. All aboard. Build your camp as a team. Hey, life's pretty swell, but in this Appalachian wonderland,
All is not well.
Gadzooks! It's worse than expected. Enemies are waiting in places undetected. So suit up, son, and defend our great nation. And gather all your friends when you fight this infestation. That's the play, Daddy-O. We'll tackle them all. Rebuilding our bright future from the ashes, rising tall. When you hear adventure calling, when you're looking for kicks. Answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault 70. Oh, dear.
Yeah, I do feel like the Hellblade trailer focused a lot on combat, so I'm really hoping they got back to basics, because the combat to me just felt so terrible in 2 compared to 1. I know people disagree with me on that, that's fine, but I just need that moment-to-moment fluidity that just wasn't there. It felt very scripted, very quick time event, and the combat in Hellblade 1 just feels so much better. All right, here we go. Some more Bethesda.
Our flock has been led astray.
Yes!
By your acts of defiance. Argent Anor trembles in the wake of your actions. They follow you now.
The Council has chosen. Beneath this chamber will be your tomb.
Rip and tear, baby. Let's go. Uh-oh.
Place is your pain-given shape. It holds many secrets. Only a cleansed soul may leave. I am not your enemy. I am your way out.
With the Slayer gone, have you not found peace? The demons, they have retreated. Their war is with him.
No! Woo! Let's go!
The Slayer is alive, and we're going to find him.
Let's frickin' go. It's gonna be July, I bet. Revelations. Yes! Yes! Dude, I didn't like how it ended, but I loved about 80% of Dark Ages. I had a really good time with it. This looks hot. This looks hot. The spear looks hot. July 7th. I told you guys July was going to start to get filled up. It was too empty. It felt too empty to me. Goat Sim. That's crazy. That was great. The Offspring music was worth the copyright strike, dude. Taking me back to high school. Oh my gosh. Ooh, those. Listen, y'all. Listen. Those buttons go hard, y'all. Come on now. I know they do lots of controllers, but that controller is hot, dude. Those buttons are dope. This takes me back to 360. That takes me back to the 360, dude. I still have my 360 controller. The Xbox 360 controller is the Nokia phone of controllers.
In the frozen north, we know only one way of life. We know the thunderous crash of the waves against our ships. We know the bite of cold steel. The roar of fires that consume our enemies. And that the moment of peace is only temporary. Because Valhalla opens its gates only to the worthy. And the next proving ground awaits just beyond the horizon.
I mean, that's got a huge audience. That's they've been so consistent. Mojang. Oh, Minecraft Dungeons 2, I bet. September? No way, dude. September 29th. September just got another game. Another game at the end of September. I will say this animation style, they could totally do a show on Netflix and it would be like 1 billion subscribers. Like, it's a really cool style, and I think they could do a whole show in this style for Minecraft. Like, Minecraft's such a big piece of property, and the movie did so well with like the real actors. They could use that animation style and do like an anime style Minecraft on Netflix or something. That was dope. This might end up being the best Xbox showcase I think I've ever watched. This has been just jam-packed.
Ladies and gentlemen, admirers of the mysteries of magic, take your seats before the lights go down and the curtain rises, for our next act is about to begin. Are you sitting comfortably? Are you prepared to witness feats both mystifying and illuminating? Watch closely then, and let the shadows tell their story.
Yeah, I think this is Clockwork.
Behold, the famous Jacob Menturo, stage magician extraordinaire. So brilliant were his tricks, It cast 5 long shadows behind him.
It can't be Clockwork, it's a world premiere? Oh, did it say world premiere?
Through a deal with the devil, the Masters sought yet more power. Their deal demanded a sacrifice, and in the darkness, they chose Jacob. Jacob was trapped in eternal torment, but the devil had other plans. He pulled Jacob from his infernal nightmare and offered a new deal. Face their legions, their tricks, every abomination they command. Take what should have been his. Escape if he can. That's your cue. Run.
This is gameplay. The first part wasn't gameplay. This is gameplay. That looked really cool.
A deal's a deal, Jacob. I'll see you soon.
Next year. Okay. Yeah. The first part was simulated gameplay, but the second part, that was real gameplay. That looked really cool. I loved the feel and the vibe. I thought it was Clockwork, but then you guys said it was a world premiere, and I was like, oh.
What would you give for victory? Your life? The lives of your sons?
The line between victory and defeat is thin.
Oh, I remember this one.
What if you had within you power, terrible and divine?
Yeah, this Valor Mortis,
Destroy
isn't
your
it?
enemies, break their will. Would you have the strength, the resolve to wield it? If destiny was there, within reach, could you sacrifice everything? For your country. For your empire. For your emperor.
Napoleon. September, no! No, stop it! Leave September alone! Jiminy Christmas! There's like 6 games coming out in 48 hours.
Glenumbra's full of thieves. What is it you're after? Don't take this the wrong way, but we've been watching you. You've got talent and a lot of promise.
Stop! Thief!
Is this just ESO or a spin-off?
Are you ready to talk about planning a real heist, partner?
Oh, it's just ESO, I think. Yeah, okay.
Welcome to our Thieves Guild. Our members will show you the ropes. This
Like-
job is going to need every trick in the book.
I'm just gonna say a spin-off stealth thieving game about the Thieves Guild would go hard.
Some jobs call for slick distractions and quick fingers, but you never truly know what's behind a door. Or if that's not quite your style, step out of the shadows and take a direct approach. There's other treasure all around the world, if you know where to look and are willing to fight for it. Whether it's fortune, adventure, or danger, the Thieves Guild has everything you need, as long as you're willing to take it.
Don't mind if I do. Hands off the cheese. I got here first.
Yeah, I think ESO still makes really good money for them, so it makes sense to keep doing stuff with it. That's in July. Yeah, ESO is still pretty popular. Oh, Flight Sim? Their trailers always make me feel deeply like existence is... Like, Flight Sim does nothing for me. Like, I don't enjoy the game. I don't have a desire to play the game, but their trailers are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. Like, the spectacle.
The mountain stands here, yet it cannot be seen. The wind passes without a sound. People move within.
Oh yeah, I heard a rumor this was coming to Xbox.
Move in secrecy, renowned for their mastery of mechanisms. As the old order begins to fall, no one can remain untouched. When all is obscured, the battle has only just begun. Beneath every mechanism, the true game lies in the human heart. This is your game to decide.
I can't believe this is an MMO. It's just unbelievable what they built. It's unbelievable what they've built. I cannot believe this is an MMO. Oh, available today. There's your Shadow Drop. And then Hidden Mountains coming in July. There's your Shadow Drop, boys. Where Winds Meet. Coming to Xbox today.
Dracula's
Yes!
castle is just ahead.
Yes!
I have come here to destroy you. Just like my father, mother, and their allies before me.
No one believed me when I said the newest Belmont would be a girl.
Oh, it looks so good.
God has given you another chance, Rose.
You must use it wisely to better control your curse and strengthen yourself.
If this is in September, I'm gonna cry!
You are no more than an irritating thing. What makes you think you can stop me this time?
I've always wanted a pet Belmont.
Stupid girl. I will show you what hell is.
I am Rose Belmont, and I will hunt the night!
Don't you do it! Okay, okay! Woo! I got time! It's in October, it's not September! Guy in chat saying, Wokevania, shut the frick up and leave.
Some years have a color to them. A haze that seems to fill the whole world. In its glow, you discover wonderful new places. Dear friends you always needed. And golden moments which linger on the warm breeze.
This is a big change of pace for the showcase. It's a big change of pace.
As you live your days as dreams.
$2027. Hell Clock just went on sale, and they have something called Cursed War. I wonder if it's going to be in this showcase. I just got an email that's on sale on Steam. I was really hoping Hell Clock would come to consoles. It looked really good, like top-down Hades clone, but it's action. It's not like a Rogue, I don't think. Action RPG. There you go, Persona fans. An announcement. Just that. Just an announcement. That's all you get. That's it.
World premiere.
You get a logo and nothing more. World premiere from Activision. What's this? Oh, no way! I heard a rumor there's an open world Spyro. Is this it? Oh, that's all we get. Oh no, show us gameplay, yeah. Take flight spring. Man, 2027. 2027 is already filling up. Jiminy Christmas. This has got to be their best showcase to date. We're only an hour in. Did it say world premiere?
It's my kind of night. Alarms are ringing.
Yes, come on!
Bullets are
Clockwork,
flying.
let's go.
What you do that for?
My fingers slip. And every copper in the tangle is on my tail.
Hooligans, come to order. Piss off!
Let me introduce you to some of my esteemed colleagues.
Even my schemes have schemes.
Me, I prefer to make it up as I go.
Morgan! Oh, you'll have better odds getting through without me.
Everyone knows you're easy pickings for someone with any sand.
Then give my regards to the Sandman.
Cheap rubbish.
A corpse in hand is worth two in the grave, as they say.
Look at the bloody airships. We're not here for you.
Not here for me! I'm Anne fucking Darrow!
I love the vibe.
Hands to mischief.
We've been preparing to rob Griswick's vault for months now. We're putting the heist tonight, yeah? Morgan, get to that crane to lower the ship.
Greetings. I am the Miracle Industries auto-loading crane. If you have the authority, I am at your service.
What happens if I fired a few holes in you?
The lift is now unlocked.
Ah, defeat. How sad. You were all doing so well.
Do you expect us to go quietly?
Well, I certainly don't expect any trouble from some of Avalon's most disposable citizens.
Hello, frightened human. I can get you out of this. You've just jumped about 25 years back in time. This place, on this day, is ripe for changing the course of history.
This life ain't one for granting easy choices, but I just found a way to control the past. Change who's in control. Make things unfair in our favor. Brought you a little toy with a big mouth.
What a proper little villain.
A better villain than you'll ever be, you decrepit old soak.
I love this thing so
Lord the
much.
priest, who do we like the least? Oh, it's different how they do ya, the ways they stick it to ya. And when they're done with chucking it up, oh, downstairs, well, they're all gonna screw you in the end.
Nothing's ever given to folk like us, especially not the future. But this time, we've a chance to steal it. What more could an honest thief ask for?
Stairs, well, they're all going to screw you in the
Oh. September 24th. No! No, I think this is like summer. Summer next year. Oh. Frick off! Yes. Okay. Oh, snap! Oh, they did it! They did another one! There you go, boys! Xbox console exclusive.
Clockwork Revolution is an original experience
full of intriguing characters and incredible world building.
It looks so
and
good.
It's an Xbox console exclusive coming in 2027. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is a milestone year for us as we celebrate 25 years with you, and we're excited about our lineup of iconic games. Record-breaking Forza Horizon 6, the return of Master Chief, rebuilt from the ground up, the extraordinary world of Fable, full of choice and consequences. Incredible games from our partners at Sega, 4A Games, Koei Tecmo, and more. And players can look forward to 2 upcoming exclusives, Gears of War E-Day in 2026 and Clockwork Revolution in 2027. In a moment, we'll dive into Gears of War E-Day, but before we do, one franchise that has been with us from the beginning is Call of Duty. Now, it's bigger than ever, with a new Modern Warfare later this year and a movie on the way. Last month, the teams at Infinity Ward and Activision gave us a glimpse of the story and gameplay. Today, they are back with a first look at DMZ, reimagined in a way that only Call of Duty can deliver.
This was under NDA. I couldn't talk about this until like yesterday. It looks really promising, boys. COD might be back. COD might be back. As it always is back every year, right?
경의하는 최고령도자 동지의 현명한 용도 아래 우리 조선 반도는 질서정연하고 강력하다. 남부 차단구역에서 발생했던 산업사고는 우리 공화국의 용적 투쟁으로 이미 수습되어 조국의 안전엔 흔들림이 없다. 차단구역은 안전하다.
Inside the mall is a set of black files carrying bounty intel on a high-value target. Locate the files and eliminate the HVT. Expect contact. HVT may be in the area hunting anyone after that intel. Jeez, this is huge. It's dark as hell. That's why you got NVGs, man.
Hey, I'm gonna head downstairs real quick. See if there's any weapons or gear laying around.
No, that's a negative. That's not why we're here.
I'm gonna be fine. It's only gonna take 2 seconds.
I say again, that's a negative. Okay, get your ass upstairs.
Damn, he's down. Let's go help him.
Hell no. That's on him. I told him to get his ass up here.
Copy. Where are we at on the intel?
Got it. Alright, let's find that HVT.
On you.
Overwatch to actual. Letting that intel compromise your location. Enemies are alerted to your position.
Shit.
Yeah, you know we're here.
Damn.
Okay. Alright, let's just find that HVT.
Hey, hold up.
What's up?
Let's just... Hey, you good, man?
Fuck.
Yeah, you're all right.
Dude, the tracers look so good.
Let's just go to exfil.
Fuck! I got you, man. You good?
Yep. Let's just get out of here.
All right.
I don't know why he's hip firing though.
Oh,
They
hell
went.
yeah.
So, I can give you guys a little inside scoop on why they might be hip firing. They went to a sway-based system. It's no longer a bloom-based system, so there is no bloom in this Call of Duty. So I think they're trying to show off the sway-based system, like wherever the gun is pointing is where the bullets go. So that's why the tracers and the recoil and stuff look so good. It's completely been rebuilt for this game. Oh, this is spectator view. My bad. This is like the helmet view. That's a really weird way to showcase your gameplay in spectator.
Copy. Please have medical. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, this is a really weird way to showcase the gameplay. I just caught on to you right. This is spectator mode because the one guy that died.
Oh, shit.
Campaign DMZ and multiplayer. I still think October 23rd. I still think Extraction is a really hard sell. It just is. It's intense. You lose stuff. You know, people can be hiding. Guys, really quickly, 5 seconds. Everybody go crazy on the like button. Let's get 400 likes. This has been an absolutely killer showcase. It really has. Xbox cooked with bacon grease, dude. This was a fantastic showcase. I'm really excited to see more Gears. I love the more stripped down vibe that like they start out the game.
Welcome to the Coalition here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, home of Gears of War. When Gears debuted in 2006, it instantly redefined the genre. And now in 2026, we're on the cusp of another rare moment. A chance to honor where we've been, celebrate with our fans, and lay the foundation for where Gears is going next. To get there, we're taking it all the way back to the day the world changed and the fight began, Emergence Day. It's a day of unimaginable loss that sits at the heart of our universe. And today, for the first time, we're ready to take you inside the studio and show you all the ways to play with our new movements, weapons, and modes that will make E-Day the most brutally satisfying Gears yet.
Is that all you got?
Before we talk about what this game is, I think it's important to share why we chose E-Day. When we started this project, we were moving to Unreal Engine 5. There's a new foundation with a blank slate. So we took a moment to reflect on what makes Gears so special to us and to our fans. And we realized that all of the things that make this world feel so unique, brotherhood, brutality, that melancholy beauty, and over-the-top spectacle, they're all perfectly set up in this one moment in time, E-Day. The moment the Locust ripped through the ground and changed the history of Serra forever. And to tell that story, we wanted to build an experience that evoked the vibes of the original Gears game. So we started with this one still from the Mad World trailer. It's Marcus facing down the Locust, defiantly firing into the darkness against overwhelming odds. And we said, this is the emotional core of Gears. This is the tone and feeling that we wanted to build our next game around.
This is our most ambitious game yet. E-Day is a story we haven't been able to tell before because we didn't have the technology to do it. We finally have the tools to reimagine the Gears world at a new, unprecedented level of detail. pushing Gears to new heights with the densest, most detailed world we've ever created. With seamless, large-scale environments.
It's even worse from up here.
Fully dynamic ray-trace lighting.
It's so pretty.
And richer real-time destruction.
Yeah, the glass was really impressive.
Starting with an empty hard drive, we literally rebuilt everything from scratch. Characters, enemies, weapons, animation, sound, the world itself. And then we tear it apart in front of you.
Watch out! Coming down!
You'll fight against bigger and more brutal enemies with new and craftier weapons and navigate the battlefield with more natural character movement so that every moment of emergence plays smoother and hits harder.
This is a game that feels like Gears, but plays like new.
Now, we're inside.
It's a return to the feelings that we had when we played the original games, but now reimagined, evolved, and enhanced with the power of a new engine.
E-Day is set before the events of the original Gears of War. After decades of conflict, peace has finally been declared on Serra, and the Gears have returned home.
Love you, baby.
Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Santiago are young veterans trying to
Golly, it
adjust to
looks so
civilian
good.
life while grieving the loss of someone they both loved. Carlos Santiago, Dom's older brother and Marcus's best friend.
To Carlos.
To Carlos. Best fucking brother anyone could ask for.
Carlos died in combat in a moment of sacrifice before the war ended, and without him, Marcus and Dom's relationship is distant.
The emotion from our refinery kept power running.
With the world just barely on the cusp of peace and our characters coming to terms with their new reality, the locusts emerge and change everything.
The Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
Strap these up.
E-Day tells not one, but two origin stories. The start of this world falling apart and a brotherhood coming together. And over the course of 3 intense days, you'll see how loss reshapes this world and our characters, beginning with a night of desperate survival in a brand new city.
We decided to focus our story on just one city, so you could really feel what war does to people. When we started creating Kelowna,
People in chat are saying the showcase was disappointing. How? This was like an 11 out of 10 showcase. Who's disappointed?
packed with layers and personality. Kelowna used to be all about innovation and discovery. But years of industrialization for the Cog War effort totally reshaped it. With such a rich history, it made sense to lean into that classic Gears retro vibe. Towering architecture, robust vehicles, and grounded technology. Kind of like those gritty industrial cities from the 1970s. We also looked right outside these windows at the mountains, the ocean, and local landmarks to help give Kelowna its unique style. As you play the campaign, the city reveals itself through the main districts. The historic center, with its classic Gears architecture in stone and steel. The downtown core, more modern, reshaped by decades of industrial growth. The military airfield, set at the forest edge with shipyards nearby, the refineries, and supporting working-class neighborhoods, built around constant emulsion production.
Gears plays best in a city, and Kelowna is the ultimate battlefield. Kelowna's density, tight streets, mixed with open spaces, let us rethink how Gear moves through the world, and it created the perfect stage for greater scale and verticality in combat. Our soldiers are basically giant tanks in armor. They slam into cars, weaving through hails of bullets.
It's so smooth
We wanted
the way
to
he
keep
moves.
that heaviness, but add more fluidity to how you move through the battlefield. Cover is life in Gears. And we've completely rebuilt our movement and cover systems, with smoother transitions and a bigger range of cover heights and shapes, including new low ground cover. And this all allows us to create more complex and
low
organic
ground
feeling
cover.
spaces than ever before. From Sprint, you can now slide, which lets you quickly get under objects, slide around corners, or transition more smoothly into cover from a run. And we added the ability to jump, which really opened up this citywide battleground. We get to play with more verticality, climbing
Yeah, I like
walls
that he
and
can like
vehicles,
climb on top
or
of
clearing
stuff.
gaps in crumbling buildings to reach new flanking routes. At the heart of our gameplay is still that great Gears combat puzzle. A mix of unique enemy combinations, tactical weapon choices, and your ability to read and move through the arena. But now you have more choice than ever, and we get these peaks of almost action movie sequences. You can throw yourself off a balcony, land next to your buddy and revive him, scramble through cover, slide under a truck, and hit safety on the other side. We get these amazing Gears playgrounds, small and large, where all these elements come together, and the city is filled with them.
Our missions move across the city, from linear fights in narrow streets and alleys to more open districts, where you have access to entire neighborhoods. Now you have strategic choices. Do you take the enemy head-on? Do you flank them from a side entrance? Or do you climb up to the balcony across the street and take them all out with your long shot? It's up to you.
I think the thing that they really did that's going to make this feel so good and evolved is there's just way more player volition, and you're not going to feel so grounded and like stuck to, you know, the ground and cover. Like you have a lot more movement choices.
In the distance, a group of Gears readying an ambush. You still have your orders, but it's up to you to decide where you offer to help or how much of the city you choose to explore.
And that city is fully realized. To create a city of this scale and detail, we needed to invest in an entire suite of tools. Tools for roads, intersections, sidewalks, e-holes, buildings, rooftops, and pipes. We have a procedural content generation toolset for scattering millions of pieces of trash and debris across the ground to make Kelowna feel lived in. This is the largest, most complex location you've ever seen in a Gears game.
But the board control is connected to an older antenna. I can reconfigure their radios to reach Afira.
Do it. The remaining Gears will hold the fort.
In other Gears games, the world's basically already dead. There are very few human survivors left. But in E-Day, you're watching a live city get ripped apart in front of you. People who once went to work, sporting events, and celebrated the possibility of peacetime are now stopped in their tracks. They abandon their cars and run for survival, attempting to find refuge in subways or stores. A glimpse of a child's toy or dinner left uneaten are reminders of what's been lost and the horror of what the locusts have unleashed.
You'll experience the locust decimation at all scales in E-Day through our customized destruction technology. E-holes are back, unleashing waves of enemies from under your feet at any moment.
As a game design element, getting to use e-holes again as a spawn mechanic is brilliant. Locusts can come out of the ground anywhere, you can toss a grenade in to close them up, just adds this great tactical layer to encounters.
But you'll also encounter massive sinkholes that'll pull down vehicles and entire buildings. And no amount of detail is too small, as micro-destruction goes beyond what we've ever done before with chippable cover across a range of materials. Your impact is real, visceral, and leaves a mark on the world. Destroyed Beauty has long been a visual pillar of Gears of War, and we finally get to show the before, making the after hit that much harder.
It looks like Fable is going to be doing a gameplay showcase on Wednesday. I am really looking forward to seeing that.
It's now completely destroyed. You'll walk through city streets filled with smoke and fire, and it feels completely different from how you first experienced it. You start getting this real feeling of the city's a character, and it's really under attack. It's the fall of Kelowna.
E-Day is an intentionally intimate story. There's this colossal event going on in the plot, but the actual characters and the journey they go on is where you get to explore themes of burden, of loss, and of loyalty. The whole world of Gears is about characters. It's the nightmarish monsters from below versus the soldiers that hold the line in a war for survival.
You okay? No way this is real. It's pretty fucking real to me. On your feet.
This was our opportunity to focus on what makes Gears characters so special and what makes our enemies so iconic. The entire campaign is played from the perspective of our new squad, Bravo. As the invasion breaks out, you'll meet Mags Carter, a former Gear now sweating it out at Kelowna's emulsion refinery.
Now, why don't you come talk shit when your balls drop? And quit going through my stuff.
And you'll also meet rookie cadet Lucas Reyes. A sharp comms officer who never made it to the front lines despite his dreams of military glory.
Holy fucking shit!
Mags and Lucas, together with Marcus and Dom, are 4 soldiers thrown together, fighting through tensions with each other while fighting the Locusts, ultimately forging their bonds in battle.
We follow Bravo Squad with our cinematic cameras, just like the intense war movies we love. The shots are intentionally gritty and a bit shaky, and leaning into these rough edges is what makes you feel like you're right in the middle of the action.
Bravo's story also intertwines with others called to defend the city, including returning characters like warrior philosopher Ty Caliso.
Our roads converge again. Marcus Phoenix.
Ty.
And fans of the books will finally get to see the hard-ass Raven pilot Gil Gettner in-game for the very first time.
Let's go and fuck this mess.
Marcus and Dom are absolute legends. You can spot those strong jaws and thick necks from a mile away. But if you go too realistic, you lose those unique features that make them stand out. Honestly, Marcus just isn't Marcus if you take away his classic perma-scout. So instead of chasing perfect realism, we focused on making them believable and memorable, respecting the details that really make them who they are.
Material and character fidelity in Gears of War E-Day far surpasses anything we've been able to achieve before. Our facial animation systems have been completely upgraded for E-Day, with 3 times more joints and over 350 facial shapes sculpted for each head alone to really represent the emotion in our characters. Marcus has more detail in his eyelashes than his entire character model did in the original Gears of War on Xbox 360.
Phoenix. Marcus. Sergeant, 26 RTI C Company. Next of kin, Adam Phoenix.
With the amount of layers we have, we've never had fidelity at this scale. Combined with a much more sophisticated animation rig, this allows us to have way more expressive characters with a huge range. From a small smirk to yells on the battlefield.
Come and get some, you goddamn grubs!
Your experience takes on a new intensity.
It looks so
We're
good.
pushing the graphical limit with 4K Ultra HD resolution, native HDR10 rendering, hardware ray tracing at 60 frames per second in campaign, and up to 120 frames per second in multiplayer.
She just confirmed multiplayer for you guys.
When it comes to the Locust, to make them more believable, we made them scarier. The drones are wild and vicious. The boomers are even bigger this time around. Like living battering rams smashing through doorways onto the battlefield. The wretches scream so loud it disorients you before they rip you apart. And the Reavers, they crawl up buildings and rain fire from above. Basically, the whole Locust army, whether new or old, are more intense than ever before.
So what now, Marcus?
We save everyone we can.
Gears of War has never been a horror game, but the world has always felt horrifying. And with E-Day, we lean into that even more. Our new gore system means damage feels meaty, responsive, and satisfying.
That was satisfying.
Muscle and cloth deforms in response to your attacks, and blood and bone damage adds to the intensity of combat. Gore is localized as well. Shoot a locust in the armor leg, and you'll see the bullet take a chunk out of it. Or land a heavy shot on a limb, and our dismemberment system will rip it clean off in glorious detail.
The Nasha is going to get you the most satisfying shots, covering you in blood, or pop heads from afar with the long shot. We've revamped our favorite weapons for E-Day. And of course, we also have some fun new ones for even more brutal ways to tear your enemies apart. The new Gut Puncher grenade launcher is a cog weapon that fires armor-piercing explosive rounds. Quick-fire a round to let it explode, or hold the trigger to control when it detonates. That means you can place a well-timed explosion behind an enemy protected by cover, or with practice, master its long-range eco closing potential. The Incinerator is our new shotgun. You can see the emulsion literally melt the skin off an enemy's body. Before, you'd probably get into a grapple if an enemy came charging at you. Now, you feel the power of getting to incinerate them when they get close. And of course, the Lancer.
Nice.
The creation of the Chainsaw Lancer is another origin story from lore that we wanted to show in E-Day. From the moment that Ty grabbed that chainsaw to rip through a locust at the superstore, to a prototype kit bashed on the front lines of the invasion, all to deliver on that gratifying moment when you finally get to slice a grub in two.
Gears music has always been about tension, escalation, and release. When a fight kicks off, the music hits hard. It tightens as things get more dangerous. And when you've dropped the last enemy, you hear that familiar big ringing chord. For E-Day, we kept that structure, but made the sound harsher. Together with our composer, Adam Lastica, we built the score to match a world on the verge of collapse. The electric guitar returns alongside classical instruments, but both are pushed into uncomfortable territory. Like dragging a bone saw across a cello, creating dissonance that never fully resolves.
Gosh, the lighting is so good.
Where the hell are we?
And then there's the sound design. All chainsaws have voices. When it came to the sound for our Proto-Lancer, it was important to us to track down the exact make and model that was recorded back in 2006, and rebuild it from the ground up using our new sound effects system. This chainsaw has a 14-inch blade with that signature meaty yet intimate sound, and when it revs, you can hear all the gnarly details. In terms of how you'll experience Kelowna, I always think about our acoustic system like this. I'm walking down a street and I hear the sound reflecting off the walls around me. Then I step into an alley and everything immediately tightens.
Man,
I come back out into a
good.
wide space and the sound opens up again, almost like a cathedral. And it's not just those spaces, it's the transitions between them where the magic really happens. That's where things feel alive. That's acoustics in real time. It's a heavy world. And what better way to experience its dread and tension than through the music and sound that surrounds you?
No other game does the squad like Gears does. Our themes, our gameplay, and our modes, they all revolve around this core element. But it's not just about the brotherhood that you experience in the stories. It's also about the bonds you create with your friends. Co-op has always been a part of our DNA. And like every great Gears game, you can bring your own squad to this fight. In campaign, all 4 characters are playable from the start, and we support 4-player online co-op and 2-player split screen on console. In Versus, our sweaty squad-based PvP is back, with a collection of 4v4 modes and all new maps set in locations in and around the war-torn city of Kelowna. We've combined classic Gears symmetrical PvP map design with new traversal opportunities. You'll put your skill to the test alongside a seasonal roadmap of killer content, almost all of which you can just earn by playing the game, completing in-game challenges, events, and achievements. And today, we're excited to announce a dynamic new evolution of Gears' iconic PvE mode, Horde Siege. It's a 12-player mode where all 3 squads fight alongside each other to battle the Locust invasion and defend Kelowna across a range of city-based maps.
Nice!
We'll have more to share soon, and we hope you join us for our open beta weekends later this summer.
We good? Sergeant Phoenix?
Cook! Guess we're back to it.
We can't outrun the past. But as long as we're still breathing, we're the ones that keep fighting.
20 years of Gears is such a milestone. It is such an honor and also a huge responsibility to make sure we deliver on the story of Gears.
It always comes back to the squad. It always comes back to this theme of getting through the absolute shittiest of times with somebody else who constantly has your back. And that's Marcus and Dom's story. The story of the original trilogy. The story of E-Day. And the story I think we can all relate to.
Thanks for pushing through. Couldn't have done it alone. You got it, man.
Having the opportunity to have E-Day come out in the same year as the 20th anniversary of Gears, the quarter-century anniversary of Xbox, it's almost like a homecoming. It's like returning back to our roots and saying, fuck yeah, we're back. And we have so many more stories to tell. It's an incredible honor and one that we want to make sure that we do right.
Ty. What a nightmare.
Untouched by nearly 80 years of war. Destroyed in 2 nights.
For us, the heart of Gears has always been about the bonds you make in the darkest of times. Inside the studio, we rally around a simple phrase: never fight alone. It guides how we build our stories, our gameplay, and our world. It's how we work as a team and the commitment we make to you, our fans. Everything comes back to that important idea of sharing life's experiences, the highs and lows, together. And E-Day is the best expression of never fight alone that we've ever made. Whether you'll be picking up a Lancer for the first time ever, or you're as battle-hardened as Marcus Phoenix, there's always a place for you in the Gears squad when Emergence begins on October 6th.
They absolutely cooked. They absolutely cooked. I'm going to say it. You're going to watch the fan response to this game, and it's going to prove the importance of having extremely strong IP. Like I've said for a long time, they have so many strong pieces of IP. You've got to let your studios cook. Let them work. Let them make amazing games. I'm telling you, it always comes back to the games. Always comes back to the games. And the Coalition just absolutely cooked. The rest of this year is so full. I'm not gonna have time for all these games. It is absolutely insane that like October has both Gears and Castlevania Belmont's Curse in it and Phantom Blade Zero, and that's after September just dumps every game in the world on us. It's absolutely insane how many games are coming out in such a short amount of time. And then we're going to get into 2027, and it's not over. There's so many games also coming out in 2027. It's just an absolute deluge of games. Xbox, this is undoubtedly the strongest showcase of Summer Game Fest. This one takes the crown without breaking a dadgum sweat. We'll be doing a reaction to this tomorrow. We'll obviously be getting into a discussion about what it means that Xbox is going back to exclusivity on a case-by-case basis. Asha Sharma and Xbox are stating that both Gears of War E-Day and Clockwork Revolution are not timed exclusives, and I am extremely curious about what their goal is from a business perspective. I'm glad I kept my Series X, right? I'm super glad I still got it, because now I've got games, that I'll only be able to play on my Series X. Also, the team, Ninja Theory, the team that worked on Hellblade 2, they are saying that it's more of an action and a more combat-focused game with more player volition. I really hope they listen to player feedback on Hellblade 2, because that Hellblade 3 game, it's not Hellblade 3, it's called Senua, it looked really good. And I'm really hoping they return to their roots of what made the combat feel so good in Hellblade 1. Why don't you have a PC? I do have a PC, but I game in my living room. I don't come in here to play games. I mean, I'll play games for you guys on my PC, but I don't come in here to game. This is the office. This is my studio. I play in the living room, so I'll be playing on my my Series X. And I hope they can get some good performance out of split screen as well, because Madam and I will definitely play through it. Madam and I loved playing Space Marine 2 co-op. It was so fun. I would love to play that game with her. Hopefully, I don't have a second Xbox, so we'll have to do the split screen thing. That to me was an 11 out of 10 showcase. They were at level 10 the whole dadgum time. Like I don't think they hit a bad note. Even games that I'm not like enthused about, like I'm not a Persona guy. That's huge for them to have Persona. They got to announce they got to have a world premiere of a Team Ninja game, Wolong 2. I don't think they missed a beat. I mean, I think like the weakest announcements were like an update for Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online. That's fine. I don't care about that. You're gonna have those updates and those pieces of content. And then there was also like the Age of Empires DLC. Like those obviously are probably like the weakest announcements, but that's crazy that those are the only things that you would say like weren't amazing. Everything else was spectacular. I have no notes. I have questions about what their strategy is with these exclusives, because it's like, I can play them. I don't care. I'm going to play Gears day one. I'm going to play Clockwork day one. I've been looking forward to both those games for a long time. I'll never forget playing the first Gears of War in my first apartment with my wife on my big old gaudy projection television. That's when I came back to console gaming, was with the Xbox 360 and Gears. That's what brought me back to console gaming. So I am thrilled with everything they showed. It looked so good. The Coalition just cooked. They absolutely cooked. I don't know if everything we were looking at was PC gameplay, though. I'm curious if it's going to look like that on the Series X. Yeah, there's a homepage for Senua at senuagame.com, and they're really pushing that it's an action-adventure game. They're really pushing that Senua is an action game, and I'm like, yes, that there was such much better player volition and moment-to-moment choice in the first Hellblade. I'm really looking forward to Senua. I have no notes. This is one of the best showcases I think I've ever watched. No notes. So good. We need to switch gears to the PC game show, though. Give me 1 second here. I got to get you guys a link. They absolutely cooked. That was an 11 out of 10 showcase, without a doubt, in my mind. What is this guy says? This guy says, "See you later, clowns." There's a guy boasting about it being exclusive on Twitter. I predicted that Gears of War E-Day would be an exclusive. Now, I thought it was going to be a timed exclusive, but that means I was going to play it on my Series X. I don't know why anybody would think I'd be upset about that. I predicted that it was going to be an exclusive. I just predicted it was going to be a timed exclusive. All right, let me get you guys a link. Why isn't Halo exclusive? We'll break it all down tomorrow. It definitely feels weird stressing console exclusives when you have like 20 games that all have the PS5 logo at the end. I mean, there were so many games. I'm guessing on the number, by the way. It was so many games with the PS5 logo. It's like, I don't know. It falls a little flat for me. It's like, that's fine. I have a Series X. But is this really going to change anything? I just don't know. I really don't. I don't know how much it's going to change in the grand scheme of things. I don't know if they're throwing it in reverse and backing off of all their choices up to now. That would just be a very, very strange thing to do from a Microsoft executive standpoint, from a shareholder standpoint. It would be really weird to be slamming it in reverse and losing, in their minds, a lot of possible ROI on big acquisitions that they did. Maybe in their mind, again, Gears, they can afford to cancel that port because we're hearing that there was a port and that it was canceled and the retailers were late to that information. So there's a pre-show here for the Gears of War. I'm sorry, for the PC game show. Frankie's hanging out with, I forget her name. She hosted one of the events that we watched. I think she hosted the Golden Joysticks. What is her name? She's super funny. Hosted by, I think is her name Mika Burton? I think that might be Mika. Anyway, but that's Frankie. We love Frankie. So I'm going to redirect you guys, and then I'm going to take a quick break. So if you guys are watching on YouTube, I'm going to give you a link. That is where we are headed, okay? That's where we're headed. Let's see. I'll let the Discord know. Help me out. Come with us. Hit like. It's been a great day, y'all. Thank you so much for checking out this video. This is going to be my official co-stream of the PC Gaming Show. We are one of the official co-streams, and we do like working with them, as well as the other shows that we are official co-streamers of, like the the Summer Game Fest show with Jeff Keighley, as well as Future Game Show. So it's another great partner that we have out here that we are happy to work with. And we love Frankie. I've met her in real life. I met her at E3 2019. She's the lead host of the show this year, which I think is great. They're doing a bit of an early pre-show right here. I'll unmute it in just a second. If there are muted portions of this broadcast, that is not my fault. It means there was copyrighted music, and I apologize. I'm going to end the previous stream where we were covering the Xbox showcase and bring people over with redirect. They absolutely cooked in that Xbox showcase. It was absolutely insane. That has got to be one of the best